Hi, my name is Marian Jantia. Welcome to my vlog. Been really busy today. Left early from work to go to the local, appraisal district appeals court. It wasn't even a court, but there were I think we had three lawyers and then the other party, and it was very, it felt very defeating, to say the very least. I consider myself both my wife and I, educated individuals, but their methodology of applying legal jargon, uh, and not even describing or explaining what exactly was going on. Even the letter that they sent had one short 5 or 6 letter in bold letters stating the initial issue, and then they told us to bring backup information for other parts of the issue. And even though they screwed up because so we got rejected and denied, and so we are going to submit again in about 6 weeks, because we have no idea how they pulled whatever they pulled out of their pocket, let's be polite. And we are gonna show them that it was incorrect. But I can't believe the small little technicality that they had 3 lawyers basically listen to, and they kind of were leaning in one direction anyway because they all know the laws or rules. And so I feel like the system, I'm a very naive person for the most part, I think, sadly. And I'm just thinking about how people on a daily basis go and are taken advantage of and are screwed over by local institutions and government, and even at higher levels and smaller levels and everywhere else in between, just because somebody has lawyers on their side. And we don't know the technicalities that they consider legit, therefore they are right, when in fact it was they didn't even accept or even consider the right and fairness and everything else in between. Then again, like I said, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't understand this stuff. But they use that on every single person that goes through that room. And I bet everyone loses. I bet pretty much everyone loses. Because nobody knows, unless you're a lawyer, what's right and what's wrong. So my wife and I have felt really defeatist today. It's not anything major, but sorry, my hair keeps bugging me. As I keep doing this, trying to shake it off in the back. It's not major or anything like that. It's just that we went above and beyond to do the right thing, and they disregarded that because of maybe one loophole here in the law, or I don't even know. We don't even know. We just got out of that, and we thought we were there for something else. But in fact, it wasn't about that at all. They told us the paper, the one sheet that had all the details, that bring all this documentation, to defend yourself and this and that, and we did. And they didn't ask for any of it. We've explained to them all the different things regarding the case they had against us, I guess, and based on what our request was. And they just like, we thought that, okay, so this concludes, and now that we're going to get to our stuff. And two of the lawyers that actually voted out of the three against us, they were so misleading, because we're like, oh, wow, okay, so it sounds like they're on our side because they're mentioning the same exact issues that we're stating to the lady defending the whatever, the appraisal district or whatnot. But in fact, they voted against it, and we have it on recording, and we're going to request that recording, because once they didn't explain to us anything, and next thing you know, they're like, okay, well, we're going to do this. No, they didn't even say that. What am I saying? We thought that after this ended, that the actual situation would happen, and they were already leading us on, stating some of the facts that we had. So they misled us in thinking that, oh, okay, so they agree with us, therefore we don't have to use this as defense. But in fact, they voted against it with the same stuff that we had assumed that they agreed upon while we were discussing our case, which is the stupidest thing, by the way. So they rejected our appeal. That's the only thing that happened, our appraisal appeal. And we'll, fight it again in 6 weeks whenever we get it certified to the correct address. I don't even know how they're going to use this video against me. I'm sure they will somehow. But it's just so not fair that I don't even know. Like, we're both, I guess, naive, and we think that the system works fairly and it helps the person who's righteous and correct and who actually put forth effort to get this resolved when they realized things weren't coming through. But when we got it resolved, the deadline was too late, and it's just not, it's not right. Like, we tried doing the right thing, and they canceled the whole thing. They rejected the whole thing on one. Apparently we called a lawyer, a friend of ours, and basically, so even though anyway, but we're gonna prove that was incorrect. We don't even know how they gathered the information they did to use that against us. Like, those idiots, they sent it to the wrong place. Anyway, so it's been an exhausting day dealing with that crap. So now I am going to clean up and just work a little bit on my project, but nothing significant, no programming, no nothing today. This evening, I'm just going to go to sleep early. But I will work on it. Still so frustrated. We'll get this through. We'll win next time. Now we know the dumb dilemma that they're dealing with and wanting to deal with. So frustrating. Okay. Well, this is Mari Anchantia, signing off.